video on what's going on. We have Adam with his E92. So I do a lot of work for JWS Motorworks in Chesterfield, and the opportunity has arisen to go down to Whitby with numerous cars that JWS have worked on. So I thought I'd document the road trip, talk about the cars a bit, JWS in general, because they're wicked. Hopefully you can hear us right now. This car is really loud, even though I am using mics. So yeah, we got you. Who else is coming?
Stu in his 370Z.
The white one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh in his Seat Cupra.
Cool.
And I think that George in his Golf R as well.
Golf R as well, nice. So a nice little, I guess, convoy. But as you can see, this thing is Club Sport caged.
6-point harnesses.
6-point harnesses, which really crush you in areas it shouldn't crush you. But it's a ring tool, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Which hopefully we'll get to go to this year. So, yeah, hopefully there's not too much shenanigans today.
Nah, there won't be any today.
Speed limits?
Always.
Signals?
Unless we go to Mexico.
You're in a, yeah, unless we go to Mexico. You're in a BMW. Will you be using your indicators today?
I don't know. I didn't top up the blink fluid earlier, so I might run out of fluid. So
well, I may do a counter of how many times the indicator isn't used, because as we know, BMW owners don't know how to use them. There's a Golf R.
You ready?
Cool. Ready for what? We're not doing anything.
No, I did the indicator.
Oh, did you indicate? Good. All right. You're famous. Oh, we've met. Yeah. I know this guy.
Oh, you're famous now.
Yeah, you're on YouTube.
Yeah, he's going to buy my caddy now. He's going to buy his Civic.
Well, I bought something far cooler.
Fair enough.
I can't wait
and
to...
I lost a fuck ton of money on my caddy instead.
Yeah,
Did
he
you?
lost a lot of money on his caddy.
Way too much.
You could have lost money like to me instead. It would have felt it's as bad. How was the Seat though?
Sound to it, fair.
Is it? Do you like it? Yeah.
Good little car.
Good, mate. Good.
Here's now we put a clutch in it.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, that first track day wasn't fun having to lift clutch up every time.
Yeah, the first track day he did. Every time he hit the clutch when it was hot, the pedal hit the floor and didn't come back up.
Let's turn this around so we can all be on, because we're all friends here. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Hey.
Hey. What, you had no clutch at all?
But it just kept sticking, so as soon as I changed gear, it was sticking down the floor.
Yeah, it hit the floor and didn't come back up.
So you had to use your foot to...
lift up every time. Full track day like that.
How's work? Yeah, Stu's at work today.
What's that?
Stu's at work today.
Is it?
He's got his laptop with him.
It's alright. This is actually not Stu's working day on YouTube.
No, Stu's off.
Stu's off.
Stu's put the day off
He's
today.
tuning his car.
Yeah, he's tuning his car.
Page up.
Danger to the manifold. So we're waiting for one more person then.
Yo.
Hey mate. Hey Stu.
You alright, dude?
You're one of these, buddy. You're on
alright?
You're on YouTube. Not yet, but you will be.
Nice.
George come in.
I don't know.
That said it was chat, isn't it?
I thought he was. He texted me saying he was going to come, but not
Junior
heard
was saying to me yesterday he was going to come, but he's not. His missus in a week, so he's not going to be here in time.
Alright, well, let's just leave.
Yeah, Jackson's here now.
Big shout out to Adam for just doing a spirited acceleration to the speed limit, which is 60, and spilling juiced Monster energy drink all over my white trousers. That's right, I'm wearing white trousers. Cheers for that, mate.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
I'll get you back for that somehow. I'm soaked. I am absolutely soaked. And honestly, we just went and got petrol, which I think he used all of his petrol driving to my house, but I got out of this thing and couldn't walk, and it was only we only went about 10 miles. And like I said about these race harness, 6-point harness we're in, it's a good thing I already have a baby boy, because I don't think I could have another child after sitting in these.
I'm quite restricted as well.
You're screwed, you are.
Yeah, I'm never having kids.
Oh God. So, it's great. It's a lovely family car, this.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's a commuter car. Use it every day.
Yeah, but look how lovely and trimmed. It fits all my camera gear in the boot. It's everything you need.
Yeah. You
It's
don't
alright.
need anything else. It's got aircon, cruise control,
there's air that comes out of the transmission tunnel when the window's down. It's brilliant, this.
Race car.
Yeah, because race car, isn't it? And we already have warning lights because it's a BMW. Yep. So we've got no cruise control.
No ABS.
No ABS. No traction control. No, but what's an actual fault? Oh, look, he's indicating. Proof. Look. There we go.
And nobody's letting me out.
No one's letting you out. So I understand now why BMW drivers don't indicate. So we're not going here today.
Oh yeah.
Should we go?
Could go.
Let's just go.
Yeah.
Go to the ring, mate.
We got the ferry. Yeah. That's.
Yeah, he was like, oh man, this car's awesome. Talking all about it and everything. And then one after another, all these lights just start coming on his dashboard.
The old BMW B.
Yeah. It was blinking a lot. I know what that is.
We switched cars. We're in a 370Z now. So we've gone from German to Japanese, which I'm happy about. Has JWS done stuff to this car as well?
They've serviced it for me, and they've literally just done the tracking alignment. Nice back tracks.
That's all you really need to do for them. And really, stock, they're pretty damn good, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good.
So we've gone from 6-point harnesses to 4-point, which I'm happy about. This one doesn't destroy you if you want to have children. And I used to have a G35 Coupe, which was the version before this, technically, right?
Yes, yep.
It was a 350Z before this.
You got it.
But yeah, this is a hell of a lot more comfortable. It's a lot quieter. I love this thing. Oh, and you're getting a call.
Decline.
I don't think you should sell this for a BMW.
Do you know?
No.
Okay.
This is lovely. This is like, you could daily this easy.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still undecided. I'm undecided.
Do you want one of those though?
Yeah.
E92. Yeah.
Yeah, the E92 is the one for me.
And then Josh in the Cooper, he wants the same thing.
Yeah.
This is the problem with influence of your friends and who you hang out with.
100%.
Because if he had a 350Z, you'd probably want to keep your 350Z, wouldn't you?
Yep.
Not sweet, this, man. Automatic, but it does downshift and upshift
Yeah.
quite well.
I'll give it a go in a second.
Let's feel. I'll just switch this around.
So.
Oh yeah, it blips it. Oh yeah. Well, got good brakes.
Yes, very good brakes.
Are they stock?
So the calipers are stock, but I'm running PBS Pro race pads. So they're full-blown race pads.
And kick up a shit ton of brake dust.
Oh yes, yeah. I've given up cleaning the wheels. It's not worth it.
There's no point. They're black. They're not even black. They're silver, but they just look black.
Yeah.
Oh, wicked. No, I love the. Honestly, this kind of. I want this car. How many miles is it done?
So I got it at 92 3 years ago. It's on 107 now.
Yeah.
It's had a few hard miles on there, but yeah, it's fine. Be good for a long time.
What are the engines good on with to these? I mean, it's Japanese, but
What in terms of mileage?
yeah.
So, I mean, Europe, you don't see a lot of miles. Like we like really low mileage. In the States, the Z community is quite big. In the States, you're always seeing them at 200k plus. So,
Really?
Yeah.
No way. Because what's the engine? It's an SQ. No, I can't remember. What are they called?
VQ.
VQ. That's it. That was SQ.
Yeah, they're solid engines. The only issue is on a few of them. So the earlier models like this, they have an issue with the gallery gaskets. So for some reason, Nissan thought it'd be a good idea to use paper gaskets.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And eventually they blow out and you lose oil pressure. So, and that's when you say bye to your engine.
What is it? It's like instantaneous.
No, it wears out over time.
So how do you know if do you know if it's going?
Yes. I mean, the car will just not be performing nicely anyway.
Really?
A lot of people tend to fit aftermarket oil pressure sensors. The 350s actually had oil pressure sensors, but the 370s don't. So they have oil temp, but not pressure.
Not pressure. Oh, right, okay.
Strangely. But yeah, so it's one of those. I've already had it done, so I know it's not an issue for me. So I'm not too concerned.
What's that knocking noise?
So that knocking is because I have recently just rebuilt the entire rear end, new subframe.
And you forgot to tighten the bolt.
No. It's all solid mounts now.
Oh, is that okay?
It's all solid and poly everything, so it's rock solid on the rear.
Oh, that's cool. And the transmissions on these?
Yeah.
I know, like, if they're not cooled properly, they don't perform well. But
yeah,
are they pretty solid? Like, you don't have to rebuild them, or?
No, I mean, I thought initially when I started tracking this, I thought the transmission was dead, just because of how weak it was. It was just constantly slipping in gears when it gets hot. But yeah, as soon as I put the cooler on, it's just perfect now.
Oh, really?
You know, I was able to do maybe 2 to 3 laps tops before on certain tracks, and then I have to cool down. Whereas now, the last time we went to Donington, I stayed out for like 30-minute stints. It was crazy.
Because we've driven now for like what, hour and a half maybe?
Yep.
And your oil temp for your transmission,
yep,
is.
That's oil. That's
oil?
Yeah. So that's oil. That is. I mean, I've done a few pulls a second ago, so it's going up, but it's just under 90, so it's still not even at operating temperature yet.
Shuffle. Oh, that's really good, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's Japanese cars for you. So, change of plans. We were going to go to Whitby, but it's too far away for fish and chips. So we decided to go to Scarborough, which is a little bit closer. I feel as though this is Scarborough.
Yeah, I think we are.
Well, yeah, we're close to the coast.
Yeah, the sea's there.
Yeah. This is almost hit. Yeah, so there you go. English seaside town. Pretty boarded up. To be fair, it looks better than Nottingham City Centre. So
yeah. There should be some arcades, so we'll have some fun.
Oh, we're definitely going to some arcades.
Yeah.
Look at this weather. It's mint.
Let's have a look. It is.
I'm going to say
13 degrees.
13 degrees.
Yeah.
Bloody summer, mate.
That's shorts and t-shirt weather for us.
It's like a beautiful Canadian summer's day.
Yeah.
The slots were exciting.
Yeah,
Yep.
Brilliant. That.
Big winners.
Everything's a pound.
Stu won a Pikachu in the grab.
Donated to a kid.
That's it.
Public toilets. Yes.
Right, so doing this take 2 because my wife just called.
Perfect timing.
I probably could cut to where we were from the last one. In fact, no, I'll just start again. Right, so trip's done, really good. Was really far to go for fish and chips. I'm just recapping after the last take I did. And we have arrived back at my house now. But I thought we'd take this time to speak about what JWS has actually done to this car. So basically, you got this car. What you went to go look at an E46 M3?
Yeah, I went to go and have a look at an E46 originally, but turned up, had a look around it, and it was just completely rotten. So literally, just as you do, just jump on Facebook Marketplace and eBay and all the good places to buy cars, and this just happened to come up sort of the right money at the right time.
You didn't even go home, did you?
No.
You drove from E46.
Yeah, straight to
the
this.
E46 to see this E92.
Yeah.
And it was bone stock.
It had a Miltech back box on it, and that was it. Other than that, it was completely standard.
So then you drove it home. That was it. Done. You bought it that day.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when did the mod start? What happened? What did you?
I did probably. I think it was about 3 weeks after owning it. I did an afternoon session at Donington, just to sort of see where the car was at.
Brakes are rubbish.
Yeah, literally 2 or 3 laps, and the brakes they're just non-existent. So I was like, right, okay, we're going down the brake route. And obviously, with it being an E92, the V8, they are renowned for rod bearings.
No, you're getting a call.
That's fine. We can wait.
We're not doing it. We're not doing a double take on this.
So yeah, obviously the first thing I was looking around for was brakes. I knew the rod bearings were an issue on these cars. So at the time, I didn't actually know of JWS. This was a while ago. Just jumped on Google, BMW specialist, my area, and they came up. So I took the car down. They did the AP brakes, which I've got on it now, and the rod bearings. Got the car back, absolutely mint. Couldn't fault the service, and I was like, well, I found my garage.
Found my
now.
Mechanic, yeah.
So I was like, and it's never been anywhere else since.
And that was the first time, I think, when you got the brakes on this was the first time I saw it.
Yes, it would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then from there, we went down the route of nitron coilovers.
They're beautiful. I remember then those came in as well.
Yeah. Went down the route of nitron coilovers, then the roll cage, then the seats, and obviously things progress and it turns into a money pit quite quickly.
It's so balls.
Yeah. Oh, I'll just get this.
And then they've done the little things as well. Well, I say little things, but John cut out the hood vents.
Yeah,
and installed those.
Yeah, because this car, I think it is another E92 thing. They do suffer with power steering issues, so we've just completely engineered that out. So I've got the aluminum.
Right.
I've got the aluminium power steering reservoir, which is all baffled.
Mm-hmm.
I've got proper AN fitting lines all the way through the car for the power steering now. We've upgraded the cooler from the standard factory one to I've got a 13-row Mocal oil cooler in the front vent, so literally it just stays cool all the time, and the bonnet vents help get the engine bay temperatures, help keep them down, which also helps with everything else as well.
You said that because obviously with this shifter that you have, obviously it blows air out when the windows are open, because of air pressure or something, so you can feel like warm air coming from his transmission tunnel. But since you put it was really hot before, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really hot.
And then you put the air vents in the hood, and then now that's like nice and cool. Well, warm.
Yeah.
So it actually is cooling everything and all coming through. And
well, you can see the heat coming out of it now. You can see the
fair.
vapors and stuff. So it's definitely doing it. JWS have also basically reconditioned the whole rear end of the car. So subframe off, repainted the shell, powder coat the subframe, solid bushed. Just went through it all. Everything's brand new on the back end, pretty much.
And it feels like this car, having been in it all day on some of the roads were horrible, but it is planted. Like it is one of the probably most solid feeling cars I've ever been in.
Oh yeah.
And I've been in some reek cars. Like this thing is wicked.
Yeah. And then they just a few sort of geometry changes that John at JWS have done, running like 3.5 degrees camber on the front.
Do you use the new alignment?
Yeah.
Because I asked Stu, because he had his alignment done there as well, I think.
Yeah.
That machine is unreal.
Oh yeah.
Because they do obviously normal alignments for cars. Oh my god, again.
I know.
But then they also do race setups and track setups, which I actually didn't know, but it makes sense that they would do that.
Yeah, they do all of that. So John just takes his time, goes through it all.
He's a wizard, to be fair.
Absolute genius with it.
Tuned as well?
Yeah, it's just got a JWS, just a tune on it at the moment.
Because although it's NA, you can't get much out of an NA really, but it gave it the 420 that it should have from factory, basically.
Because they never make 420 brake, ever. They're always sort of high 300s to low 400s, sort of around that area.
What was this?
This was 409, I think, and then with the tune it is pretty much up to its 420 what it should be. Picked up quite a bit more torque, and it's it's a lot smoother on the torque curve now as well.
Wicked.
With the Miltech, because it's got a full Miltech exhaust now with 200 cell cats and everything as well. It's got a slightly different air intake. So yeah, it's breathing a lot better.
That's had loads.
Better. Yeah.
And Miltech exhausts are like, I mean, big shout to them. I really love what they do. I talked to a couple of the guys from Miltech on LinkedIn, funny enough, who are really, really cool dudes. And their products are awesome. I remember seeing them at the NEC Birmingham, their stand, the amount of, I guess, well, the cars that they brought out to the show. Did you go?
No,
it was so good.
I've done Autosport before, a long time ago for a mate of mine's garage years ago. He had a VW tuning garage years ago. So I've been a couple of times. Autosport is phenomenal.
Well, good exhaust. And then obviously, so I was there when the cage was installed. You got the bucket seats now as well. Do they install these as well, or used to them?
They did the seats because I'm running the 6-point Sparco harnesses. So they've actually welded the mounting points for the harnesses through the shell, because a lot of people just mount them to the seats, which is fine. But if your seat bracket breaks, you're
out the window.
Yeah, your seat belts aren't doing anything because they're all mounted to it. So these are actually welded through the shell. So we did a really good job with that. I've just got it back actually. They've had it for a few months because we've had the engine out.
Fully, yeah.
Yeah, full engine out. It's had
bottom end rebuilt.
Yeah, the complete bottom end. So as I said earlier, they do suffer with rod bearings, but we wanted to take it one step further. So we pulled the crank out to check the mains. There's quite a bit of wear on them actually. On I think it was number 1 bearing, number I can't remember.
So it's good that they did it.
Yeah, yeah, and it was good for like future reference for them, because they know now that
at X mileage.
Yeah.
So how long will this be good for now then? Till
hopefully a long time.
Touch wood, a long time.
Yeah, I can start spending money on modifying it again instead of.
And then what's next steps then for this?
Ideally I want to get a little bit more weight out of the car, because it is pretty much a full interior car, which I do like.
It's quiet.
But I think a little bit of weight out of it. I eventually want the carbon plenum, the full intake on it, because they sound amazing. And then just more geometry and more setups basically. I want to sort of move over to
new steering wheel.
Yeah, I do want a new wheel as well.
Mainly so you can detach it to get out of the damn thing.
Yeah, because it is a bit of a pain to get out.
It sucks. It does suck.
So yeah, detachable wheel, more weight out of it, and it just sort of more tunability on the suspension and geometry setup. Other than that, there's not really much else. Maybe a carbon CS boot lid. Just a few
carbon wing.
Yeah, carbon.
New front wing new front splitter because your splitter's cracked.
Yeah, yeah. All the plaster's holding that together.
Wicked. Well, it's been really good.
Yeah,
I've had a great time today. I'm currently locked into my house because I left my keys for my keys with my missus. So I'm gonna go to the pub and grab a pint, and you're gonna go home and have a pizza.
Yeah, pizza and sleep.
Wicked. Well, thank you very much for this video, guys. Thanks for driving.
No problem.
See you next time.
Till next time.
Tune in for next episode of What's Going On. Don't know what it's going to be about, but it'll be about something. See you later.